Hello everyone, so today I'm having a pretty rough day, and one thing that always helps me through my stress and anxiety is looking through my kits. But something else I haven't done in a while is go through my kits with you. Ignore my son's food mess. Today I thought we would go through every single stamped kit in my collection, and that includes ones I'm getting rid of and ones I am currently working on. I'm not going to show progress on any of these, just the ones that I'm working on. The only ones I won't be showing are ones that I have not yet reviewed. And all of the other Painting Fairy, since I've posted pretty much all of my Painting Fairy relatively recently. So we're just going to start with the ones that aren't contained in totes, and we'll go from there. And let me know what you think about my massive collection. And yes, that ottoman in the back is also holding a pretty good chunk of kits. Alright, so to tackle this today, we're going to start with the ones that I typically keep on one of those cube shelves. I pulled them all out and I would like to put those back as soon as possible because my cat likes to climb on them, like the empty shelves, and she absolutely will demolish it. So I guess we're gonna start with some of the whips that I'm not actively working on, because all the whips I'm actively working on are back there. And yes, I know this is a lot of kits. I have been trying to de-stash, but it's not been super easy. I can't afford shipping and stuff, and I would like to be reimbursed somewhat because I do have to use my own business's shipping supplies, but also it would be nice to kind of get money for it. But yeah, that's besides the point. So yes, this is a massive hoard, and I think we're gonna go through Joy Sundays last, because the last time I reviewed my kits, I think those might be the only ones I went through. Okay, so starting with kit 1. Oh gosh, that's right, some of these don't have pictures. Oh gosh, I don't know how to set you down because I don't have anything holding this. I cannot open this with my mouth, and it tastes awful. There we go. Do I have a photo? So this one I'm sure you've seen before. I mean, I'm sure you've seen most of these before. This one is a 14 count of Luna from Sailor Moon holding a cat. I might not talk a whole lot. I'm gonna try not to talk too much because I don't want to. Okay, I guess not all of these are whips either. I guess some of these are just out of order, so I guess we're just looking at what I grabbed. We have are these Mandarin ducks? I believe these are Mandarin ducks. This is one I actually forgot I had. This one is actually a counted. I don't know how that one got in with my printed ones. This one is a whip. I got like the toe and the drum done. So I'm gonna try and keep the whip ones where I can grab them separately. I believe this one came from OneDaySaving. This is one of the first Joy Sundays I think I got from AliExpress, maybe. I bought it along with this one, which I think is absolutely adorable because, I don't know, it's just cute, and they got little moon cakes. This one, which I still see everywhere to this day, people post progress updates on it in some stamped cross-stitch group I'm part of on Facebook. And we have a pink kitty. This one is a massive Mona Lisa. I got mine from AliExpress, but you can find this on Dream Stitch as well. And this one came from Biggest Craft forever ago. Here's another one. I'm gonna throw some favorites to the side as well. Actually, no. I don't want to spend time on that. And I'm sorry about the noise. There's gonna be noise and there's really nothing I can do about that. This is the next one. And then I don't know what Totaro's doing in here. I definitely have a separate bin for my beaded kits. Shove him away. So I do have this beaded Totoro keychain. I'm going to put him over here. And then last in this loose pile is this dragon. And I think the dragon is pretty tall. I'll skip opening this and just cut to the part where I'm showing it. Alright, so I couldn't not show you the whole image, but this is the whole dragon. That's why I really wanted to open this one and show it to you. This one is one of the tall, thin ones that I really liked. And then folding with one hand. Just gonna... Alright, so I'm gonna pick up pile 1, put it away, and then I will be back for pile 2, which I believe starts on the ones that are in this, and then there's like another pile behind it. So I'm gonna sit you down, I'll be right back. Okay, so pile 2, I'm gonna have to open this again. Hi, Maisie. She's like, I'm not here, don't look at me. So this one also only has a tiny photo, and this is one of my whips. It's Pom Pom Purin, and it's just a little image panel. It is 11 count. The next one, I'm not going to take it out because you can kind of see it. It's that girl with the water lilies in the adorable dress, and this one is actually one of the square pillowcases, and I've done this corner so far, and I guess a decent size of like a decent sized chunk on her dress. Next one is also a whip. This one has a smaller image. Open it up. And this one, I think you can also find on DreamStitch, but like a few other websites. And then I didn't see them listed on those other websites until months after I purchased this one on AliExpress. And then this one's also a whip. I got this fish in that corner done. Hold on a minute, my son's peeing. Let me crop it out. Okay, sorry about that. And he's slamming the door. So this one is a custom that I got done. I bought this image originally, but it came as a DIY kit and I didn't like the way it was looking. So I bought it again through Fansells under, I don't know if they call it the new or the original type of charting. It's the charting where they have more manual charting rather than automated, like less robot, a little more people interference. And then I think that's it for, well no, a few of these also don't belong in this one. Right, and then this one I also got from AliExpress, but I believe you could also find on DreamStitch. And it is a 9 count. And then this is an 11 count. I also bought this one from AliExpress, and I think DreamStitch has something similar, but not exactly the same, but I could be wrong. And we have this one, and this one also came from AliExpress. Trying not to let there be too much glare. And then reaching back. This one was also AliExpress. Another AliExpress, and all these AliExpress ones except for the SpongeBob are 9 count so far. one's 11 count from AliExpress. They're all from the Joy Autumn Home store if you're curious or want to purchase any of these. Same store, also 9 count. And I think this one is also a 9 count. Another Sailor Moon one. There's just one too many layers in front of her face. And the website on the Joy Autumn Home store does have a photo of this one completed, actually, which is why I purchased this one, because it looked so adorable completed. I had my doubts because of all the shading, but it was gorgeous and I wanted it, so I bought it. And this is another one from the same store, also, I think this one's 9 count. Yeah, I think this one's 9 count. They also had a photo of this one fully completed, and I fell in love with that as well. Again, why I bought it. Same store, same count. And alright, I don't actually remember which store this one came from. I think it was just some random store on AliExpress that was having a sale. This also came from AliExpress. I don't remember which store exactly, but I think you can get this one off of Dream Stitch as well. It is the Cherish brand. Okay, and we're down to the last two. This one, I don't remember which store. It's an 11 count from AliExpress. And it is hand charted though. All of these here have been, except for these two, all of these have been hand charted. And this one I believe is also hand charted. This is a Silk Mona Lisa. Absolutely gorgeous. And this one's an 11 count. Right, and that is it from this pile. So I will pick these up and I will be right back yet again. Alright, so this drawer here is some of my active whips that I filter through. And we have a beaded geisha. This one is really small. And you might hear thunder and my bird and my son. It just started raining. And this one is getting close to done. I'm completing by color. I'm on color number 7 and the last bit is up there. And this one I got from Temu from the MNLS one. And that's the same place that I got this little project bag for it. And if you know me, you know I love Winnie the Pooh. This one's not counted, but I mean, this one's not printed, but it is in my whips. And it has beads. I'm going to try and skip through those though, since they're not stamped. So the next one I'm on is this, and I have one half of the cat done. I just need to do the other half. He's already trimmed and ready to be sewn together as soon as I finish. These I haven't started, but these are those printed coasters. And this one I kind of gave up on since Lovecraft Forever is so far on it, and I much rather do my geishas since you guys can just see what this looks like completed through her. So, I mean, I'm just going to keep it in the drawer for now, but this is another whip. I ran out of some of the back stitching color on the girl, but I just got it in the mail the other day, so I'm going to finish this one soon and show you guys. The next one is this. I believe I only have the birds left to bead. These are scroll grime guards. And then the last one in here is these zipper pouches. Well, at least that one opened easy. The one time I managed to rip a paper pattern is this red and blue dragon. And I will pick these up and I will be right back again. Alright, next I want to go through some of my purchases that go back maybe 2 years. And these are ones I do want to keep. So this is one of those tall ones. I believe there's a penguin below this boy. This is facing the wrong way. All of them are facing this way. So we have this girl here. Well, one of them, but it doesn't face me. This is one of my really old ones. And again, I'm sorry if you guys hate noise, but that's just going to be the nature of this video. I don't want to input a video with just music, so if you don't like the noise, you're unfortunately gonna have to turn down the volume or mute it yourself and maybe play your own music in the background. But I don't want to edit this a whole lot, especially since I'm in a bad mood. I just want to look at all my old kits and be happy about them, enjoy them, because like part of collecting is just enjoying your collection sometimes. And we have this one, and I had this one as a paint by number, but the paint was so thin that even after 3 layers you could still see the numbers through it, so I trashed it, which is unfortunate. Then this is my other pillowcase to match the first one. I felt like she'd need a sister to go with her, so I went back and purchased the other one. And then we have this girl here with the dragon. I bought a lot of dragons and stuff for some reason, but I thought she was absolutely adorable, and she has elf ears. And if you are from my channel from a long time ago, you know that I have surgically modified ears, so my ears are pointed. So I'm obsessed with elf ears. And this is one of my newer ones, and I believe I really wanted this in a 14 count, but they only had it in an 11 count, so I'll take what I can get. And then we have a flamingo girl. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Once I finish the cotton candy girl, which I'm so close to finishing, I just never work on it. I want to start her next, just because I love the subtle greens in it, and then like the pop of pink. And then on the side, we have a hidden one. Wiggle this out. Gosh, how did I fold it? I'm just trying to navigate this with one hand, I'm sorry. So we have this girl here. And then, I'm going to pick this bin up and move it out the way, and we'll move to the next pink bin. Time for the next pink bin. Okay, let's see. Ooh, so we have this one. I remember that I have her and then another variation of this image, but I didn't like the color they chose for the skin, so I do want to change those out. I think I started one of these, I don't remember which one. But I did it when I showed how I like to stitch. And then this one only has a tiny photo, but it's this girl here with a lantern and some fish. And then we have this one, which is DIY, but this one actually looked promising, so I kept it instead of trashing it and keeping the thread. And I just think it's really adorable. And here's the other one. I think this might be the one I started. I have no clue which one I started, but here's the other one. And this one, oof. Oh boy, this one. So this one is this fish girl with lanterns, so a different version. And the thing with this one is that I bought these really pretty metallic threads to mix a strand of with when I stitch this in like the super bright colorful places. So hopefully I can get to this one at some point because that's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Alright, this one also doesn't have a large photo, but she is dressed very nicely with her hair done up. I love like nicely dressed women cross stitches. I know when I first started collecting I hated it and I was like, ugh, I hate cross stitching people, but now I love it. I love it when they're cartoonish anyways. And then we have this one, which I was able to purchase with let's just call it a gift card that I won from Amanda's Crafty Corner. And this was on clearance. I can't remember which of the websites I bought it from. But I really loved all the colors. Pinkies up. Ooh, and this is one of my other favorites. Now, this one is computer rendered, but you can actually find this in multiple sizes on the Joy Autumn Home Store on AliExpress, and they are hand charted. I just didn't want the hand charted one for this because I wanted it to look kind of like a painting and not like pixel art, so but yes, you can get this one hand charted. And then this last one is also one of my older ones and doesn't have a big photo. I'll try and move the goodie bag out the way, but it's this woman with the tigers. And that's it for this one, so I will pick this one up and we will be back and move on to the teal one. Alright, on to the teal one. The first one, ooh, this one's really faint. Let me see if putting it down so it will help at all. So it's just like little fairies on a little bird bath. And then this one, I remember they accidentally sent me the wrong floss for the background, but they did eventually mail it to me. I hate monkeys, but I really loved this image, even though she's a monkey girl. And this is one of the ones actually I've been thinking about a lot lately. So I'm going to actually keep this one. I'll dig through them later. I'm not going to take forever. I mean, this video is already going to take forever. Who am I kidding? Then we have this grape train. And then this one is what I like to call the sister piece to my Bear Tea Party one, which I definitely need to pull out again. I completely finished the bottom though. And it's the Bear Tea Party one is the purple version of this where they're like in a snow globe type thing, and it's the one that I was hand charting as I went. Like I was adjusting the colors and very cleanly defining the outlines of stuff. Then we have this one, another little elf. So cute. Then we have this space girl. We have a juice girl. I think my twin liked this one. And then we have this girl dressed with all green and kind of, what do they call it? There was a certain thing they called it when you put like a bunch of trinkets and stuff in your hair and on your clothes. But I thought she was super adorable and her eyes are just gorgeous. That, and I do like green a lot. Greens and natural colors. And then we have this more younger cutesy space girl. Then we have this claw machine game. So cute. And we have a kitty. And one more. This one doesn't have a large photo. This one I wasn't going to do the background on. Very cute. I think I've seen this being sold as a beaded one recently. I would probably buy it. If they sold this as an 11 count beaded, I would probably buy it. Let's be honest. Alright, I'm going to pick this up and we'll move on to the last teal one. Alright, I adjusted my seating position and we'll go through this last one. So this is one of my newer ones as well. This one's definitely AI, but to be fair, a good chunk of what I already showed you is AI. So there's that one, because I was feeling pink when I bought it. My phone's going crazy. This one is also one of the very first ones I ever bought. And I do really love this one. And you can tell it's like really old-fashioned shoe because it's got the old symbols and stuff and the old fabric. And then this one, very beautiful. And I don't think this one has a large photo. So this one, I also got the bowl of soup version. And then, like, the day after I posted my review, they sold it larger, and it was right around the time where Yeshu upped their colors again. Unfortunately, they did not remake this one in the larger size, but they made the soup one in the larger size, and they sent it to me free of cost. And I want to see if that's easy. Yes, right here. So, you can see here, it's got a much larger photo, because this is the reprinting with more colors, but these were from the same listing, but they only remade that one, and I'm so happy they were willing to send it to me. And then this is one of the very first ones I bought. This one's old, and I will never give it up. And this one, it's a bad photo, but this is from Ponyo. And I wonder how many colors they had back then. 50 colors. So still more colors than we get today. So sometimes the older kits are worth it. And you can find the older kits when they are putting stuff on clearance. Let me see if I can get this back in. I don't want to make it struggle for myself. Right, this is the other one that kind of pairs with the first pink girl I showed. I guess this is just a floss card. Let me just set that back in there. Then another one of the very, very first ones I ever purchased. And finally, this one also has a small photo. Another one of the very, very first ones I ever purchased. And this one is a 16 count, and this one was actually when the whole ordeal of canvases not washing on smaller counts happened, and I tried everything to rinse mine after doing this top corner, and it did not rinse. So what I did was I went to Etsy or Amazon and I bought the fabric in a different color. I bought it in a pink so I didn't have to do all of the background. But it's slightly larger than it needed to be for this kit. I don't know, after losing all my progress when I found out that the canvases weren't washing, I kind of was like, I don't really want to work on this for a while. So it's been hiding away. Alright, I'm going to pick that up and then we're going to go to, I think those are two of my favorites. I think I have 3 to 5 favorites, favorite bins. But we'll find out. I'll pick this up and we'll go to the gray one. Okay. This is really old DMC from back when I did embroidery. I used to hand embroider my own patches and like sew them onto my backpack back when I used to be a traveler. But I was like, I'm not gonna waste it. Who knows? Okay, this I think is one of my favorite bins right here. And I can already tell you it is by the first one I pulled out. So this one is one I wanted for a long time. I believe OneDaySaving has this on, or in their clearance section. I paid like $28 and I think it's down to like 13 or something maybe, but this one is pretty big and she's absolutely gorgeous. And just in case it is from the same print, she has 32 colors. Right, this next one is another girl with fish. I love it when there's someone in the water. Okay, every kit where there's water or someone in the water, it's a little bent up, but adorable. Had to get it. If you haven't noticed yet, most of my kits do come from Yishu. Yishu, I guess, just happens to make the stuff I like. And this next one, ooh, she's full. Oh yeah, this is one of my absolute favorites. Also, thank you guys for sitting on my floor with me. So this one is another absolute favorite. I was so stoked when I bought this one. I am gonna keep her out as well because I'm planning to get rid of some kits that I've been working on and start ones I'm actually passionate about. Because let's be honest, you saw how many kits I had when I started this video. I don't have the time in my life to be wasting on kits that bore me. And she does not bore me. Hi, hi! Ooh, oh, I almost put that in the wrong kit. Cyrus has come out. Alright, and this one I love too because it's like 2 diamond paintings I have as well. Okay. This was back before I folded my pictures so I could see the full image. So I'm just gonna... And it's another really tall one. I probably should pull that back in half though, actually. Ugh. You know, whatever. Uh-oh. Cyrus is doing something out here. Okay, this one doesn't have a big photo. I bought this one on clearance a long time ago. I don't remember from where, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I think I've seen it redone though, but this one's the old version. And then I'm just not gonna open it for time's sake. There's a bunch of cats above her too. Again, with the greens, I know. And then we have, this one's torn up, so it's already open. And it's another girl with fish. Surprise! Surprise! So that's... Surprise! Uh-oh, he's only in underwear, so I can't let him be on camera today. I'm going to pick these up, help him with what he needs, and then we'll go on to my next favorite spin. Okay, my next favorite spin. And my favorite spins, just so you kind of get an idea of what those are bins I don't put where I can't reach them whenever I feel like it. Actually, this might not be a favorite. This might be the one intended for mostly Mona Lisa kits. Yeah, this is my Mona Lisa kids bin. So we have this girl, I think they called her Princess Dylan, or maybe that was the other girl one that they had. And the sun keeps coming back and leaving. It's frustrating. This one is a silk kit. This one is not Mona Lisa, this one's DIY. This one is Mona Lisa. I accidentally got this twice from 2 separate PR packages, and I gave one away to a friend who also cross stitches. I don't remember if this one's silk or not. This one may or may not be silk. I'm curious, so I'm gonna peek. It is not. This one is not silk. Not silk. And then this one. It's also not silk. No, thank you. I think this one might be the one that was Princess Dylan. But she's super adorable as well. This one is one of the originals that I purchased. It's like open, but it's not. Okay, let me put you down. Alright, this one looks like this. Very adorable, subtle colors. There we go. And then we have this beautiful flower kit. I almost bought that multiple times. Oh, these are the ones I picked out for my son. So I should probably have these out, right? We have a T-Rex. And then we have a Brontosaurus. And then another flower one, because I was really into these flower ones from Yishu at that time. And then the last one is another Mona Lisa. And this one's kind of bent. But it's this one, and it's absolutely adorable. This is one of the older kits I've had as well. I might actually have this twice, I don't remember. Unless I moved it into here, like, significantly later. And the rains come back. So that's this bin. I'm trying to skip these two, because those two are ones I want to get rid of. We'll go to... We'll start at this pile here. Okay, this pile I think are also more new or newer purchases. So this one's a 14 count. And then we have this one. This one's actually not that new. It's from spring. This is another Mona Lisa. I don't know if I reviewed this one or not, but I will put this with the other Mona Lisa kits. These are some newer ones that I was excited for. So we got these cranes. And I know I said Joy Sundays last, but I meant the big totes of Joy Sundays, not the ones that are loose. This beautiful fish. I should probably add these in there though. And then this one is not stamped. It is actually, I believe, a wallet that I purchased off of Dream Stitch. It just made its way into the pile. This is Xiao Bai. These are like foraging edibles. And this is one of my first that I purchased as well, and one of my favorites. These are Hello Kitty bookmarks. And I have started one, but I actually went and bought like blank bookmark pieces from Temu that are in 14 count, because I didn't like that they didn't have any kind of serging around the edge and that they were 11 count. So I went ahead and I just bought bordered bookmarks and counted out where my placement would be, and you can see I started one already. And then we have some of my bears that wouldn't fit into this, because that ottoman is where most of my spring kits are. So we got the painting bear. We've got the geisha. These beautiful horses. This 14 count, and you can buy this hand charted from Dream Stitch as well, but I believe she is a 9 count. I didn't know that before I bought this one, but since I already have this image, I'm not going to repurchase it just to get it hand charted. And then this came from Dream Stitch. Here's the girl. And then I have the boy. So cute. This also came from Dream Stitch, and this is a 9 count. It's kind of Alice themed. Then this is also from Dream Stitch. This one, I bought the last one. I don't think they sell it anymore. Probably why it was so cheap. Another one from Dream Stitch. Absolutely adorable. I think you can still buy this one. And another Dream Stitch one. And this one is from Painting Fairy. And that is it for this one. So I actually need to charge my camcorder for a while, so I'm gonna do that, and then I will come right back and we will go to the next 2 of these. Alright, I charged up my camcorder a bit. Cyrus is dancing on my bed eating Cheez-Its, and we're gonna go through these next 2 totes. So on top we have this KS cross stitch, and I don't remember what count this is. I think it might be 18 count. I don't remember, but of course I got this because I'm a big Sanrio fan. So is Cyrus. Do you want to see? No, don't open it. Is it Hello Kitty?
Kitty.
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty.
Can I see? Thank you. There's some miscellaneous stuff in here, like extra clips. No thank you, Cyrus. This is technically stamped, but I don't want to open this. It's fabric and it doesn't wash off, but you do bead on it. This is from one of those pillowcase kits that you can get. And this is that DIY version of the one I got a custom of. These are just kind of 2 extra spools. The pink looks really white when you separate it from the rest, so I don't think I'm going to use that in anything. I don't think it's going to show up enough, unless I just use the pink on its own. I have a gold somewhere too. And I think these are all kits I've started. So this one. This one, which I bought the original pattern, which is from Magic Needle, and it has all the back stitch, or not the, I mean, I don't remember if there's back stitch, but the half stitches and everything too, where this is just straight up full stitch, which is a shame because I did start in the pond and I did try and mimic how the stitching looked in the photos of the original one, but I mean, now it just got free floss since I much rather do the counted. We have a Dream Stitch of this, and this one is counted, but I do also own the original pattern from Magic Needle again, so, but all I did on this one was the door, so it's not like I did a whole lot. And then I have this one, which I was turning into fridge magnets. I think I'm working on this one. I can't remember. Then there's this one, which I was using gold thread on, but I think it also came with its own threads as well, like specialty silver and gold maybe. And then this one, I just need to finish the back stitch on. I think I'm on her right now. I don't know why I keep putting it off. Like, it's not that hard, and I love that image. I stitched that in just like 2 or 3 weeks. And then this one I didn't start. It just ended up in that pile, I guess. And I haven't started this one either. Again, it just ended up in there. Same with this one. Also didn't start this, but it looks so tasty and juicy. It does have stuff stuck to it. It was sticky when I got it, but I'll clean it when I clean it. Alright, and this one I started like only a few stitches away at the bottom, that white spot. And this is a 14 count from Huacan, however you prefer to say it. This snake, which Amanda and I both were working on, and she finished hers, and she's mailed it to me already, so I don't really have a reason to finish this, nor do I really want to. Mini hoop. Yeah, this one's not stamped, but it was a whip, so. And then this one, which I was changing because it didn't have yellow in it, so I was changing the yellows out with yellow. I don't work on this one like ever. And then this one's just counted, so. And here's the gold thread I was telling you about. So I have gold, pink, and purple. And that was tote 1. Hold on a minute. Alright, Cyrus has moved to the bedroom. So this was a counted one from Temu. These are embroideries. I mixed some random stuff in here. These are some threads that I got from Temu. I noticed someone else purchased them too, and they said it doesn't look like in the picture because it looked like hanks, but if you scrolled far enough into the listing, it does show that they were on the drops. They were just like braided to look like hanks while they were in the floss drops. But it definitely, I'm pretty sure it didn't say it was like cross-stitch thread, it was embroidery thread. So I knew it would be different, but either way, I feel like this is thick enough to count as like one strand would be enough for maybe a 14 or 16 count. And I just thought it would be fun to replace ones with solid backgrounds with this, given the image was suitable for that. And I haven't tested it yet, but it does look pretty durable because it's high twist as well. And then we have the second geisha, which I have not started. And then the third geisha, which I have not started, and there's a hair on it. And yes, I am aware these are from Joan Elliott. I actually purchased the book where these are from, and one of the pattern I'm almost done for my mother is also from her, I believe, from another one of her books. So I am aware, and I did purchase her patterns. I purchased them long before I ever found the beaded ones, but I didn't purchase the Asian Beauty book with the intent of doing these ones. I purchased it with the intent of doing the kimonos and stuff. So the next one is another MNLS. Super cute mushrooms. I don't think I'll be doing the black background. I might do this just on counted fabric that's already black. And then we have another one here. I saw someone on the Stamped Cross Stitch Club or whatever it's called on Facebook. They posted, I think, a picture today of this being completed, and it was adorable. And the next one is this one, which is massive, and it's a Mona Lisa, and I did get this from Temu for $32. I'm pretty sure I reviewed it. And then this one, I'm not going to open this one up all the way, but it is kind of a dragon laying down in whimsical water, and it's a 14 count. And then, okay, these two are kind of sticking together. So these are two from a random set I bought from not AliExpress, from Temu. I don't remember what the set was called, but I was gonna review these, but I just didn't like so many of the photos that I decided not to. This is one of the photos I decided I do like. And it definitely does seem more hand-charted than what you would expect. Oh, but it's not serged. But yeah, it's hand-charted, but like with minimal colors. And then this is also from it. This one's also hand-charted. And I am not religious. The only reason I think I would keep this one is because my son's paternal grandmother is. I don't know if she even likes stuff like this, but still, even though I'm not religious, like, I still think it's beautiful. Alright, so that is the second tote, and that was sticky, so I'm gonna wash my hands and we'll be back for these totes. Okay, so the top of this bigger tote has the rest of the mystery bundle I purchased. So one of them is kind of like this dark water bridge type scenery. I do not care for this. I will get rid of it and keep the floss. The second one is this, and while I don't hate this one, I do not like cross-stitching stained glass. It is a hand-charted kit as well. It has 26 colors, so this will also go in my giveaway or donate pile, or sell or donate, giveaway, whatever. And then we have this one, also hand-charted. This one's pretty, but again, life is too short. I only have so many days to live, so many years. I'm not going to waste it on something I'm not in love with. This one just kind of seems like an overdone photo to me. Again, I don't think this one's hand-charted. It might be a little bit adjusted. It's cute, don't get me wrong, but it's something that 15-year-old me would have liked. Adult me does not really care for stuff like this. It's just not up my alley. And if I ever do end up doing a giveaway, you guys, absolutely let me know. If there's any kit I'm saying I don't like and you like it, I'm willing to ship it to you or trade with you. All I ask is if they're kits I absolutely hate, just pay the shipping, please, and maybe like $1 or $2 extra to cover the shipping supplies I have to take from my shop. So the next one, this one I do not think is hand-charted at all. There is a lot of confetti in her. She is a beautiful one, but there's so much black in here, and I'm not going to stitch that. And this one definitely is on the bigger side too. This one's huge. And it looks like she also has 26 colors. And I think this is the last free one. This one kind of creeps me out. I'm not a fan of the artwork. It's hand-charted, but I just do not like the way it looks. That is creepy. But yeah. Alright, on some stuff I do like. They're kind of like Wiccan type bookmarks. You can see this one's almost done. I'm actually just stitching the black in the background at this point. And this one I did not swap out onto a 14 count bookmark. I'm stitching this one as it came. And honestly, this one's giving me a lot of nostalgia because of what was going on in the time of my life when I was stitching this. So I'm going to keep this out, and I'm probably going to cry and work on this tonight. Okay, so this I bought as kind of like a sister to my Horror Eye Girl one that I'm working on, because I love that creepy cute stuff. And then I'm going to just pull the image out from this one, because this one is a custom. I found the artist on Pinterest, but she said it was AI art, so she's like, go for it. Like, she didn't pay to make it or anything. At least, I'm hoping it was actually her, but I got permission as far as I'm concerned. I just really love the pastels and the sweet treats, but there were like 80 different versions of this same picture, so I'm assuming that they were truthful and it was AI, so I went ahead and I got this made as a custom through Fansells as well. I'll try and find, how do I open you? 45 colors. And I do want to start this at some point. I want to do all my customs. I think I only had 3 total. One of them didn't show up, so I got it redone, but as a diamond painting, which I have been working on. And then we have, let me put you down again. Okay, and then we have this one, which is the third of the creepy cute. So there's the Horror Eye Girl, the Octopus Skull Girl. So was it Octopus Skull? No, it's just skulls. Okay, so there's the Horror Eye Girl, there's this Skull Girl, and then there's this Octopus Girl. So this is the third to the creepy cute ones I purchased, and I think this is the last one. Put you back down. Alright, sorry, there's a lot in here. This one, her face is kind of covered. She is a 14 count. Another girl, I just really liked the color palette on her. My Tall B one, and this is a bin of my favorites for sure. The old man smoking a pipe. And this is 100,000% AI, but I thought it was cool anyways. Hip Grampy. And this is the one I made fun of because the listing name for this when I purchased it was Spray Pussy. Yes, I have a child's mind, but I'm sorry. If you're gonna name a listing Spray Pussy, I'm gonna laugh at it. But that aside, this is absolutely gorgeous. Let's see if I can get that back in there. There's so much in this. And then here's a spring kit. And this, I think this one was a discard kit. This is, I don't think I have photos for this. These are more bookmarks. I don't know if there's going to be a picture on this, but again, opening with one hand. Yeah, there's a picture. It's not a very bright, saturated photo, but see, aren't they pretty? Those are pretty. So I got those bookmarks. I went through a phase with bookmarks, okay? I have a lot of counted bookmark kits as well, but we're not going to go over those. And then we have, I think these ones are mushrooms. Come on. I'm not thinking. Oh no, these ones are like moths and stuff. Yep, and so we got the moth ones. So beautiful. I definitely need to work on these more instead of just procrastinating at night, because a lot of the kits I'm working on now are kind of large, or on the larger size, and so I'll sit there because I don't want to sit up anywhere at a chair and work on them, and so I just end up not working on them because I don't want to take a big kit out. That's fabric. That's a kit I don't like. I think the rest of this is like leftover floss, or floss I've already purchased. I do got like some needle felting kits in here. I got a few beaded kits which are printed. I got this little lotus flower. I don't know if they're all in here. That's a felting kit. Well, there's an example of one of my counted bookmarks. Here's another beaded kit. I obviously had to get the blue cat when I got the red cat. And I don't think anything else in here is stamped. I think the rest of this is all counted stuff and or embroidery or felting. Well, here's another bead. This little bunny. I'm going to put my beads aside because I want to have them all together. Grab Totoro. Wait, did I throw one back in here already? I have so much felting stuff in here. And a lot of flossing kits I gave up on. And this one is technically printed, but this is embroidery. But I think I'm gonna just keep these all in here because I think we can classify the felting kits, the beading kits, and embroidery kits as the same. And the rest of it is just like counted fabrics, like extra fabrics, and my mom gave me this wooden board. And then this is for, oh my gosh, it's covered in cat hair. How? This is for a counted ermine or mink. These are ones I finished long ago. Alright, so that's that bin. So many. I'm gonna pick this stuff up and then we'll go to that one and then we'll go over all of the stack here. I want to get rid of it. Well, not these. I just set those to get them on my way. Okay. I think there might also be a lot of counted kits in this one as well, so it's just going to be like the top few layers. So this is the very first beaded embroidery cross stitch I ever purchased, and this was way before our budget-friendly shop started coming out with these. I had to dig through the depths of AliExpress to find this, and they had like no good photos. I just really liked the weeping willow tree, and I did start down here, but I've stopped working on it since. Hopefully I'll pick it up one day. And these, okay, let's get this out the way now. I have one I'm keeping, and I have one in my get rid of. And the reason I have one in my get rid of is because I bought 2 of these hoping that one of these colors would replace an incorrect color in the geisha kit that I am working on, but unfortunately they did not come with the color I was missing. It was a hit or miss. I think they were like $11 each on Temu, so I'm gonna keep one and try and sell the other. And then here's my other beaded. Beautiful. We have, this one doesn't have like a regular colored photo, but these are mushroom ones, and I have seen these redone and sold on Temu. I bought these from Temu originally, but the ones that are redone on Temu no longer come in 14 count, and they come pre-cut and separated, and they don't have as much detail, whereas these ones have much more detail because these ones actually came with backstitch, but I can't find the 14 count version with backstitch anymore, otherwise I would have shared it with you. But these ones are like the bougie ones. They come with the backing, the backstitch, they're 14 count instead of 11 count. So that was a win. And then those are counted. I think everything else in here is counted from AliExpress. Oh, except for this one. This is from AliExpress, and this one is printed. I forgot about her. I feel bad now. I have one in here where it didn't say it was printed, but I know it's printed because when I opened it and reviewed it, it was actually a Joy Sunday kit or a Needle Kung Fu pattern. Shout out to this though. This is, you can find these printed on Painting Fairy. Painting Fairy has these little ducks, which are called La Fan Fans. Adorable ducks. I have one. Oh wait, I want to show you. I want to show you my La Fan Fan. Okay, wait here. I'm going to show you my La Fan Fan. Because last time I showed only screenshots. Because I was like, oh, my ex has it. Well, I got her back. So I'm going to put you down and you're going to look at her and you're going to tell her she's pretty. Right, so they come in yellow, blue, pink, white, whatever, and they have tons of different outfits. This is mine. Oh, why is it zooming in automatically? That's so creepy. How about we don't do that, camera? Thank you. But yeah, she doesn't have pants, but she's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna put her down. I want to keep looking for that one from, it was like a Joy Sunday, because it is technically counted. It's in here somewhere, I promise. Not you. Oh, I don't think it's this one. Some big ones in here. This one. This one's actually a stamped cross stitch. So, yeah. And I think that's it for this bin, because everything else is counted. So I'll pick all this junk up and we will go through the stuff I'm getting rid of. Alright, we're going to start with the ones that aren't in bags. So the first one, it was going to go to my sister, but she's currently homeless, so I don't have a way to mail it to her. Same story with this second one here, because she picked these out during one of the PR package things. You know how they used to let us pick out what we wanted? Yeah, during that. And this is just one I don't really have interest in anymore. And here's another one from that same series. And then this one, super cute, but like, I'm not gonna do it if we're being fully honest. And I think this one's a 14 count. then this one I'm up in the air with still because it's so cute. I love the colors in it. And then we have this one, which I'm also up in the air about. Sorry about the squeak and all the cat hair on everything. It's just that when I got this in my PR package, I was expecting it to kind of be hand charted since these bunnies sometimes come hand charted, and it just wasn't. And with the amount of colors, I feel like it would be a mess because it's pixelated and it looks like it would be hand charted, but it's not. It's definitely not. And then this one, I bought her and I love her, and you can actually make her out pretty well with the charting, but at the same time, again, I have other things I much rather work on. And then this one, the PR package we all got for all of us creators. This is just not my style. I don't like doing town stuff like this. So, yeah, this one's gotta go. And then the rest is all whips except for one. I don't know why this one's up here. I think it was in a drawer somewhere. This one's not in my get rid of pile, but since he's out, it's the knitting bears. And the other stuff, so with this one, you've seen this one before. This one's absolutely massive. I purchased it in a smaller size. It has the same amount of colors and all that, but like this one was so big that it was a lot of color blocking, and I feel like it definitely could have been smaller with less color blocking to achieve the same effect. So I am gonna get rid of this or keep all the floss because they're not even open. So I might just keep it, I don't know. Maybe I'll start stitching the smaller one and not like how it's turning out and just go back to this one. And then this doesn't even have a photo. Oh, this one has a small photo. This was from a Biggest Craft mystery box. Just not a fan. To me, it screams cougar. I don't like that. I like the colors, but I don't like the image. And then we have this one. Nothing wrong with this one. I don't think there's anything wrong with this one. Yeah, nothing wrong with this one. I think it's 18 count, and it's this stained glass dragonfly, also from a PR package. This is another PR package, but it doesn't have birds in it, and I have other beads, or beaded kits I'd rather work on. And here's the other giraffe. You can see I didn't even open it after finding out through the first one that it didn't have the colors I wanted to steal from it. And then this one, I don't know, I still love this one, but at the same time, I know it's one of those ones where I'm not gonna pick it first over the hundreds of other kits I have. And same with this one, even though I love the cows, but now that I'm looking at it, my grandfather might love this because of the moo-moos. But again, I need money more than I need kits. This is beaded embroidery. This is what the other one looks like, but the other one was like bigger with birds. And it doesn't wash off, it stays on. This is regular embroidery. This one, I don't hate him, it's just, I don't know. It seems like I don't know why I put him in there, but like I definitely know I won't do it. Then we have this one, which a lot of us got as well. This is from a PR package when you can't choose what you get. I just don't like this kind of art style. Then there's this one. I do love this one, but again, I'm not going to work on it. It's not going to be my first choice. I got a few from this series. I thought I had 2 or 3, but maybe. And this one I actually have in my Joy Sunday pile. It's just I did that stupid thing where I chose it twice for a PR package. So this is a duplicate. And then the bunnies, I just kind of fell out of love with them. And this one was also from the Biggest Craft mystery kit video I did. And this one, it's not ugly, it's just too plain for me. And I really wanted to keep this one. I had someone in mind, but I hate that person now, so. Yeah. Yeah, that person made me mad at the ducks. then this one was from Marianne. I don't remember what her YouTube name was, but she stopped posting to YouTube after death in the family. I sent some money and she mailed me some kits. She did start this one, and this one's really beautiful, but after getting this one from her, I did find other Christmas town type ones that I much more love than just all the blue and white. Then we have some Easter themes, which came in PR packages. And then this is just from AliExpress, and I decided that, I don't know why I bought it. And then, oh, this is the Hobbit hole bookmark that I also got. Or no, this came for free in an order back when they first started coming out. Alright, I need to put this down and pick this up because there's a lot like in my way now, and then we'll get to the last one. Okay, last one from the get rid of piles. Yes, I think this is a get rid of pile. Oh, no, this is not a get rid of pile. Wait, I had two get rid of. Wait, no, maybe this is still a get rid of pile. Hold on. Okay, yeah, maybe I chose to get rid of her because the girl with lanterns with the rainbow metallic floss I wanted to do, I think I maybe thought she was too similar. And this one, oh, you know, I'm just going to show you the picture on the fabric. It's like a tall tapestry cat. And there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just, I have so much other kits to do. Most of what I'm getting rid of is me trying to be reasonable and realistic and make space. So, it's not that I don't like them. And then this one, whoops, since it's already falling out. This one's deer with like fruit tree antlers. This one's really pretty and scenic. And it has 44 colors. I think this also came in my biggest craft mystery video. I bought a lot of mystery kits and did a video about it. And then this one, she's one of the first few I bought, and I feel really guilty putting her in this pile. But again, I gotta make sacrifices somewhere, and I need to stop feeling bad about it, or I'm gonna put them right back into my stash. It's never gonna go away. And then this one, this is a terrible photo. It's an AI version of a Joy Sunday kit I've seen before. This was also in a mystery. And then this is a 9 count. Super cute. It's like a little fox cookie on like a, what do you call it? It's like a layered croissant type cake. I don't know what you call it, but it's layered. It has layers like croissants. This one I won in a giveaway, and it's from Desert Owl Crafting. I can't figure out what happened to her. I tried to see if maybe she had passed away or something happened to her husband, because I know her husband was having troubles. I cannot find anything, and she still has not posted, so I don't know what happened to her, but I did win one of her giveaways as well, and she sent me that kit as well as this one, which is kind of like a stained glass desert. And then this one I think is this one's a 14 count of a little lizard boy. And we have this one, which I bought in 2023. It's that cute little bunny with the lanterns. But it sat so long, and then I don't know. And then we have a different space girl here. Trying to make it big enough for you to see. A lot of these don't have big photos. And then this one, I can't read it. But hey, there's a lot of colors in here. Free floss. Anyone wants it. And then, oh, this one's got really cute colors. What one is this? Okay, this is another Luna from Sailor Moon. I kind of don't want her in here. Why is she in here? I'm taking her out for now. No. I'll be good. I'll be good, girl. I'll keep it in there until I can get rid of some of the others I don't want. And then this one, because I don't really like Disney princesses. Yeah, it's trying to track her face on my camcorder. Alright, then I'll pick all this up now, and we can go through my most active whips and all of my spring kits. Woo! Hi! I lied. I forgot the 2 Joy Sunday boxes. So I'm probably going to insert this before the end so you guys don't leave before I show you. So I ended the video and then I realized that I forgot these. So I'm going to insert these at a random point. So, okay, I think the majority of them are facing one way. I'm just trying to figure out which way that is. So here is bin 1 of Joy Sundays. And this one can probably go in my get rid of pile if I'm being honest. So I'm going to take that one out because I haven't gone through any Joy Sundays. I'm sure a lot of these you have seen before. This is so difficult to do with one hand because there's so many Joy Sundays that fit in here. Okay. Ugh, I'm just gonna pull them out. So we went through those 2. Then there's this one, which I love this one. This one's really heavy. I'm just grabbing at random. I think this one comes with beads. I'm sorry, her face is pulled to the side. Her face is covered by a stupid sticker. This one is an 11 count. I think this is the first 11 count Joy Sunday that I ever got. And one of the very few I have. Ooh, this one, someone also posted a Whip Wednesday photo of this one. So someone else in the stamped kit group is also working on this. This one is one of my new favorites. I absolutely love the colors in the autumn scenery. This one's just cute. She's one of my newer ones. This one was on clearance, so of course I had to get it. I love koi, you know, fish, water, Nim gets it. And then this beautiful rainbow of a winter scene. And then I think this is my cucumber one. Then got this tree with like gnomes and stuff in it. This might be the one I accidentally bought. I might have this one as counted as well, but oh no, the one I have as counted is similar, but it's like pink with, and it still has like leaves on it. Then this one, I think I got that one on sale. Then we have this one, which I believe I got from AliExpress. This one, which is another one of my absolute favorites right now, because again, I stinking love the autumn scene. Okay. Oh, the mailman just came and went. Here's another round plant one. Then this one, I love this one. This one's so cute. Little pomegranate bouquet. Then this one came from AliExpress. And then more pomegranates, go figure. But I really liked that they used blue and green for the shading instead of a bunch of grays and black. Alright, I'm gonna put you down and pick this up really quick. Great. Then we have tote number 2 of my Joy Sundays, and I think this one might be even more packed. So we have this really long one. And then this one, which I definitely had a double of. I think I showed this earlier in my get rid of pile. And this one, which is beautiful. I love the pastels. Super cute little garden. Another adorable garden. This one has a lot of confetti in it though. Another kind of cottage home. A Totoro one. And this is the Christmas scene I was talking about. This is the one I wanted to do a lot more than the one that had all the blue in it. And then this one, absolutely gorgeous. I just don't love the idea of all the black in the background. This one is pretty massive too. I have a bunch of these ones. Yeah. So that was winter. I think this one is spring. Oh no, this one's spring. That one's got to be summer. This one's spring. And I just love the simplicity and the fact that they don't have... Maybe this one's summer. I don't know. Is that one autumn then? Yeah, because autumn's harvest season for a lot of stuff. So this one must be summer. But I love that they don't have harsh outlines and stuff. I don't think these even have backstitch in them. Oh, well, tiny bits you can see on the chicken legs, but like next to no backstitch, which is what I liked about those. And then we have this one. I can't remember if she came with beads or not. I'm gonna say no based on squishing it. I grabbed 2. Oops. So we have these, and I think I have a few of these ones. Yeah, see, another one. I think they had one for every month, but I only got the ones that I liked. This, I got it because it was like cutesy kawaii and pastel, but I'm not a big fan of this kind of artwork. This one, because the wallpaper reminds me of the wallpaper in my grandparents' bathroom when I moved to Tennessee during my pregnancy. So the baby stuff plus the wallpaper kind of bring me back. This one, because everyone was getting it at the time, and I just really like the color blocking, or the choice to have a kit that's like all color blocking. This one reminds me of my childhood, driving around to like small home shops or garage sales. And this one, which someone in the Stamp Stitch group also has. And there's this one, which reminds me of a cabin I used to go to when I was younger. Even the dock placement. We got people falling. Oh, her face is covered. There was, I think, 4 or 5 of these ones, but I only got my favorite one. I think you can find these on sale in the clearance on, I think Biggest Craft and OneDaySaving. One of the two will have it. Bee wreath. So cute. And I actually think her face was done really well. I don't typically find faces to look that good in cross stitch to me. And then hers is also beautiful. And the colors are just festive. And then we have a lantern. And I had a bunch of lantern ones. This is the only one I decided I'd keep. Rabbits. So adorable. I love them. They're so cute. This one's clinging on the side. Oh, another one. So there's a 4th one of these. I guess I missed it. Oh, well, I mean, I guess it doesn't really fit because it says spring, and I don't think the other ones said anything. Yeah, no, it fits in, but it doesn't. I'm still gonna keep it with them. And then my very last one. And that concludes all my kits. Once you finish watching the rest of the video. Okay, see you at the end. Alright, so these ones are kind of like tucked behind and stuff, and around this as well. I showed you this one earlier. These are counted, so we're not going to worry about those. So I guess let's just start with what's in the front. This is my Bear Town, and I am just about to where that little brown bear is, like the level of that. And then I only have up here left to do before I move on to my next section. This is my Horror Eye Girl, one of my Spooky 3. I love her a lot and how she's turning out. The rendering was beautiful on her. I'll close her later. And then this one, I worked on this one last night. I also have the red version, as you'll see. My painting fairy. I showed this in my last video, the progress I've made. My son's tablet cover that he keeps taking off, or his AAC device cover, I should say. Here's my other painting fairy that I'm working on. I'm loving this one. It's Peach Study. And I do have videos unboxing this and showing progress, but I need to do an update because I've done some back stitching now. There's some kits hidden under here. This one, I've done up to the green trees on that side. This is a case of knitting needles. I got back into knitting, don't ask. This one, which is probably my largest kit, but it's dusty because it was sitting under my bed. But I didn't start this one because it was sticky on the back, and I bought this from Biggest Craft, and they kept telling me that what was making the back sticky washes off, and I tested it, it does not. I showed them that stuff could actively stick to my canvas, and all of that. I explained to them that it doesn't wash off. I paid like $80-something for this. They refused to replace it. They refused to refund it. I don't know why I'm keeping this at this point. Maybe because it comes with a ton of floss, but the fact that Biggest Craft couldn't even give me the courtesy of like a refund or a replacement kit when I've seen them replace more expensive kits for other reviewers just really hit me the wrong way. And Biggest Craft is one of the companies that has always refused to kind of work with me. Maybe I'm a little outspoken, I don't know, but every time I see someone being like, Biggest Craft was so helpful with your customer service, I'm over here like, no they weren't! I paid almost $100 and I can't use this because the back of it is covered in crap. But rant over, I still have this for whatever reason. Back here is my cotton candy girl that I mentioned, kind of finishing. Please ignore the stains on that. My son likes to sit here at night. And the picture's faded a lot, but she's almost done. I just kind of have like up here to do. But she's gorgeous. This one's counted. This is the one I gotta show you. I just gotta do the beading on it and then I'll show you. But also look at this bag. It's so cute. But yeah, see? This is the first book from her I bought. And the geisha ones are from the second book. This is why I put my stuff in bags sometimes, because my cat's hair, it lives on everything. And now we have this silk kit. These peacocks. I know it's hard to see, but I don't want to pull everything out because my camcorder's going to die and I don't want to have to wait 20 minutes to charge it again because I want to get stitching. My green lake reflected. I have almost gotten all of this corner done. I still really love this one. This is one of the big ones I do want to continue to work on. And then This one's just for when I'm really sick and need to lay in bed. It's so easy to do. I always make sure I have a super simple kit that's ready to get used when in case I'm sick. Because I get sick and bedridden a lot with chronic fatigue, so. And then this one, which I absolutely love. I am above the geese now. Or the swans, sorry. And we got more back here. I keep a lot back here. So this is one I never reviewed for you guys, but this is a Mona Lisa kit. I've seen someone say theirs came with beads. I don't believe my version did, but I've definitely seen people get the version with beads in it. So I'm kind of curious about that, but I did start down here. Sorry. I'm actually going to plug my camcorder in and see if this charger will reach, because I don't think it's going to last. Because it's overheating, so the battery dies faster. There we go. It's charged. Or charging, not charged. This is the smaller geisha kit. This one has only like the super tiny image, but you can see here. So I have her again, but she's smaller. I don't think I started this one yet, but I can't really remember. But I would like to soon. Ugh, so much stuff. This is a 9-count that I got from Joy Autumn Home Store on AliExpress. I am almost completely done the bottom. As you can see there, the bear. Just past the bear is where I'm at, like right over here. I just got to do like the orange coral, and then the bottom part's done. And then this one, which I keep forgetting about. There's so much backstitch in this one. And I have this one out because I was going to work on it, but it's not a whip right now. Okay, and then my Bear Tea Party, which I know, hard to see again when I didn't take it out. I almost got the whole bottom done, all the purple parts. I just finished this flower here. I just need to fill in right here and get that flower done, and then I'm going to hand chart the rest of this. Or maybe I'll do the entire bear after, I don't know. And then this, I think I got from OneDaySaving. They never communicated that they were sending it to me for review, because I thought it was a kit and I picked it, and then they never responded, and then like months later it showed up in the mail, and I at that point in time was like, where did this come from? But it's like that table runner. I just throw it over my ottoman because it's easy and covers the stains my son put on it. And now we have a lot of spring kits. Alright, there's like a ton in here. I don't know how I'm going to do this because I really don't want to throw them everywhere. There's also something sticking in my butt. So I got these two kits because they were similar. So here's the first one and the second one. I'm going to take it out column at a time so I can put the column back when I'm done. Then we have the grapes, this cat calendar, and then you're gonna see a lot of bear kits, you guys, okay? A lot of bear kits. This one's actually I think the only partial one I have besides that round one where he's like painting. I believe, I could be wrong. And here is the red version of those flowers. And then, this is the kit where I took the pillowcase from for what I'm stitching for my mom. But I still have like the rest of the kit available in here to do. I just won't attach it to a pillow. And then I have all of this one except for the pillowcase because I think I bought this one without the pillowcase, so I could interchange a few. And then this one's not a pillow, but this is just flowers, and it kind of came on that khaki colored fabric. More grapes. And then we have the pathways. So this is pathway number 1. And I got one of these for free. I bought enough on one of the websites where the cheapest kit was free, and even though these were like $24 at the time, all of my other kits cost more, so I got one of these for free. And then here's the second one. This one's probably my... I can't even say which one's my favorite, because all the flowers on the other one, all the flowers are so pretty, but like how clear this one is, like it's not cluttered, is also really pretty. So I'm gonna throw these back. I just want to make this more manageable for myself, sorry. Put the box down first. I'll put you, these ones, flowers. I'm gonna put the bear on top. I like to put my favorites towards the top. Okay, then the bear, and then the lotus puppies. And now we're on to column number 2, which, guess what? It's another bear kit. And no, that big cross in the center is not part of the kit. I don't know why it's on the photo, but it's not in the kit. So cute. And this is a really old one. I bought this from AliExpress. More bears. More bears. I paid a lot for this one from AliExpress because I couldn't find it on any of the budget-friendly stores. And then I think this one was a PR package. This is on their anniversary. And this one is all beaten up because I bought this one several years ago, not just 2 or 3 years ago when I actually got into cross stitch. This is one of the first 3 kits I ever bought before putting them away for 3 or 4 years and then trying stamped cross stitch again. So this one has a really special place in my heart because she was from my very first ever order of stamped cross stitch. And I did buy her from Tapestry Market, which we now know is severely overpriced and total BS because you can get the same kits from literally anywhere else. And then I have this peacock. Another one of my older kits. Getting to the bottom. This lavender girl. Christmas tree, which is a 16 count. The iconic toast. And what is this one? I think this one's 14 count, and this is the one gnome I did want to keep because of the colors. So that's all from that pile. It's always so much to put back. There's a lot in here, I told you guys. I want bears on top. Bears on top, bears on top. Ugh. Hold on, I need to stretch my fingers out. Okay, I guess last 2 sections because there's stuff in there too. I feel like I should pull those out first because I don't want these falling everywhere. So these, you've seen them before. I have every single one of the Zodiacs. I already did the pig and the dog one, so it was the year of the pig that I've already done. It was a different dog. I think it's supposed to be chicken. Bunny. Snake and And I do want to do one of these soon. Is it the year of the snake or the dragon this year? I don't know. A monkey. I hate monkeys. And this one's a rat. Or it's a mouse, but it's supposed to be a rat. This is mine for my birth animal, zodiac animal. I always feel like I get the ugliest one. And we have more, obviously. The horse. We have the tiger. Ox, or the cow, I guess, whatever you want to call it. I like how he looks all macho. And then we have the sheep, I think is this one. And then there's this, yeah, there's the dragon. I like how angry he looks and that he's tooting. he had the poop scared out of him. I think it's adorable. I know someone stitched it and they like excluded that part, but I would keep it in. But that's just me. I love my childish humor. And then this is a small kit that I bought when I bought the girl with the bunnies and umbrella. And I actually saw someone post a photo of their progress on this on the Stamped Cross Stitch group on Facebook. And actually, I'll try and link that below because it would be fun to see you guys also posting on there. I try to be relatively active, and you know, it would just be nice to see you guys on there since it's already an active group. I think it would be easier to meet you guys on there rather than start my own Facebook, especially since I tend to only go on Facebook for this and sharing memes. So yeah, but I saw someone's progress. I think they're almost done this duck that's standing upright more. And then I'm not going to dig behind everything, so let's start taking these ones out. We got this one, which is also bears. God bear. It's looking over the sunflower fields. This is one of the first bears I got. And we have these bears, the picnic bears. Or I guess more of like family gathering bears. And this is one of the actual, I think this is the actual first one I ever got. And I actually have the needle minder picture of this as well. Tropical garden bears. Cookie bears. More picnic bears. Sushi bears. Or bento box bears, actually, because I don't think that's all just sushi. And that is it. So, besides a few kits in a closet that I don't have access to right now, and then obviously some painting fairy and some orders that haven't come yet, that is every single stamped cross stitch kit I have, at least currently in my possession still. So let me know what you guys think. Is your hoard bigger than my hoard or smaller than my hoard? Is my hoard too much of an actual hoard? I love looking at all my kits. Just let me know. Do you like the variety I have? Thank you guys for clicking on my video. I definitely feel better after doing this, and I hope you all enjoyed seeing everything I have in terms of stamped cross stitch. My next video, I am hoping, well, it was supposed to be from OneDaySaving, but they have to replace 2 of my kits because they got water damage upon arrival. So it's probably either going to be another painting fairy unboxing because I already have that here, or it's going to be from Biggest Craft. I'm not totally sure yet. Or Dream Stitch. I got 2 orders from Dream Stitch. I had to place a second order because I forgot to grab something that I wanted the first time. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think, and thank you for spending time with me and helping me feel better. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great time stitching, you guys. I love you. Thank you for making me feel happy again. Bye.